moça, deixa ser o teu amor. Deixa eu ser o teu amor.
The capital city, Luanda, is a fast-growing gem nestled on the Atlantic seaboard, proudly reflecting Angola's oil-spurred economy. And despite 3 decades of civil war, the country is now enjoying an economic growth rate of 11.1%. The battered buildings that once housed guerrillas during the civil war are now being replaced by ultra-modern buildings, changing the Angolan skyline forever. Like the proposed Konza and Tatu city in Kenya, Angolans have started the construction of mini-cities in a bid to decongest the capital city, Luanda, which is home to more than 6 million people. The model city, located in Zangu in the outskirts of Luanda, will be one of a kind in Angola, complete with all amenities synonymous with a well-planned city.
The housing building, we also have built some facilities, such as a club, and also the commercial building, kindergarten, school, stadium, supermarket, like an office building, and will be a small city, like a small city. Will be housed 210,000 people. The
multi-million-dollar city is being fully funded by the China International Fund Limited, who will hand over the project to the government upon completion. A 3-bedroom unit, they say, will go for between an equivalent of 2.5 and 3.5 million Kenya shillings.
We plan to build 350 flats, totally about 35,000 suites, and will be habit about 210,000 people.
China's footprints are to be found in most African countries, from buildings, roads, railway lines to international airports, and Angola is no exception. The Chinese government is currently constructing an airport in Angola that will be the biggest international airport in Africa. The Sino-Africa relationship has caused stars in several Western countries, with the chairman of the U.S. Senate Foreign Relations on African Affairs observing that we may be winning the war on disease while losing the battle for the hearts and minds in Africa. Located 150 kilometers drive from the capital city, Luanda, is the China International Fund Luanda Cement Limited, one of the 3 cement plants in Angola. The 3 cement plants cannot sustain the demand for cement in Angola, owing to the construction boom and scarcity of raw materials that are used to manufacture cement. For this reason, the Angolan government is toying with the idea of mining cement in Kenya, specifically in West Pokot. Not far from the CIF Luanda cement factory is the Auto CSG, the only vehicle assembly plant in Angola that assembles SUVs, minibuses and private cars for the local market.
I need to drive it to Kenya.
And also we hope our product can send to Kenya to provide the good service and the good product to Kenya people.
Before the Chinese get comfortable in Angola and start training the local mechanics how to manufacture their own car, it wouldn't be a bad thing if our local mechanics were trained on how to assemble cars, now that the Nya Pioneer car never sets its wheels on our Kenyan roads.
We hope we can have opportunities to go to Kenya and use our experience, our technology to help your countries develop your own car factory. And we hope we can make some contribution in this area.
With Angola's vast oil reserves powering the local economy and a construction boom hitting the market, Kenyan professionals in the building and construction industry should view Angola as the next frontier for doing business. For K24 News in Luanda, Angola, I'm Caleb Karoga.